Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Live Life in Tarot. Thank you for being here. So glad you can make it, and I hope you're doing well. Sagittarius, we're going to be taking a look at what's going to be going on with your money and finances for the month of December, or whenever you view these messages. It applies about your money and finances. Okay. Now, oh, Sagittarius, if you would like to donate and receive an accurate palm reading or dream interpretation of both, this is available. Please take a look on my about page on my channel, Live Life in Tarot. There are details there for you. Also, there is a brief video that has details about how this can be done, as well as on my community page. So let's move on to your reading, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I already shuffled for your energy and pulled your spread. You got a lot of cards. I think you got the most cards of the signs. But let's go. So, your animal spirit is going to be your energy and your attitude about your money and finances for the month of December, or whenever you are viewing this, is you do have the raccoon, and the raccoon is earth energy. So you definitely are about your money, or there's a need to be. But with the raccoon energy here, this is you being talented, shadowy, and hiding, as it has to do with your money and finances. Yep, this is you being talented, shadowy, and hiding about your money and finances. So what does this mean? I feel like you're very talented to, generate money, or, be able to work with the elements and get what you need done here. But I can't help but feel there's an air of scarcity here, or trying to stay steps ahead from that, or come out of it, or taking yourself towards it. Shadowy, I do feel like there's some uncertainty. Things are not clear, or you could be just doing things in a way that just makes things unclear for you, or unclear as your money and finances is concerned. Also, with hiding, I feel like, some of you may be hiding money or needing to hide some money. Um, but some of you, I feel, with hiding here, you could be hiding from what's going on with your money, or what needs to go on here with your money, because it's, this is about needing to deal with things practically. And you find yourself dealing with the Monday. I keep hearing how you just having to keep deal with it. So you also could be, in a shadowy place about your money. You may not be feeling how things are. I mean, look at this raccoon spirit. This is like a lot of, it sounds like really dark, so you could be, dealing with some shadowy times with money too. That's what this feels like, that you are dealing with some shadowy times. But I do feel that you are talented about how you are coping or holding up under that. um for some of you, you are using evasive measures and tactics, right? The art of avoidance. Maybe you avoiding a bill, or you doing a rope a dope. You turn this way and you switch up. I don't know, but um, you do have some talent here. So something's working for you, and you are figuring out how to work it. Okay, whether you have to avoid something, avoid people, things, but this is you. Okay, that's that earth energy with the raccoon. So um things are, I'm hearing the word peak it. Things are feeling and looking a little peak it, maybe. Now, here's the thing. What you got positive that's happening for you around your money and finances is you do have wealth, sudden wealth. Okay, that's an 11. That speaks to justice. Okay, also I feel like there's a need to, follow your intuition here, or you are perhaps maybe looking for hidden knowledge as it has to do with some sudden wealth coming in for you. But there is some sudden wealth. For some of you, this is actually sudden wealth that's coming in. Like you hit something like the lottery, or you gamble. It's because you take a gamble or take a risk. Now, I do feel that there's a need to be making sure that it's a calculated risk. So do your homework, do the research here. Um, but I do see that for some of you, this is also about a windfall of money coming in, or a substantial amount of money coming in here. Um, but with the 11 speaking to justice here, this could be around a legal matter, okay? Where something is in your favor, or something is done fair, or something gets balanced, or you are able to make right decisions here. But also, I want you to know whatever this sudden wealth is, which is sudden wealth, or a huge improvement in money, or just seeing some really positive improvements and changes with your money. There is a catch 22, and that is it comes with you doing the right thing, doing things above board, okay? Making good and right choices, okay? Balancing, making adjustments as your money and finances is concerned, being fair, doing things fairly here. Um, I also feel like for some of you, justice is also saying that this is about you having a sense of virtue, right? Which is still about doing the right thing, right? Because you're sowing seeds here, right? You're going to reap what you sow here. Now, either way, you're going to see some good stuff happen. But how much good stuff, or the way you get to that good stuff, is you're going to have to do the right thing. You have to do things above board, okay? You have to make the right decisions. You have to make the adjustments here, okay? Just saying. So you want to be logical. You do have 3 sevens here, okay? So this is spiritual number. So this speaks about you could be dealing with, and you are, some of you, or there's this comes in at some point, or this is what's been going on or is going on, and that is the sevens speak to dealing with obstacles, upheaval, trying to overcome things, trying to reach your destination, trying to take control, move forward, recalibrate, right? um, this is also you need to be mindful of the consequences. Remember, I said that this sudden wealth, or this improvements in money, or this prosperity that's coming in, and this is positive for sure, is contingent upon your logic, your doing the right thing above board, making choices. I don't know why I just keep needing to reiterate that, because some of you, be careful of foul play and folly, either on your part or perhaps on the part of somebody else. But sudden wealth is here. So big improvements in money, positive changes with money is here and coming in for you. Now, here's a negative aspect. You had two. Okay, I think you're the only sign that had two that popped out. And so the first one is you have danger. Guess what? 56 breaking down to 11. Danger with balance. Danger with doing the right thing. Danger with doing things above board. Danger with adjustments. Your money is experiencing and is in danger. And a critical point. Okay, this is the negative aspect. Critical point here. So speaking more to that, what you also had that come out was the woman. Interesting. And then you had the scythe that is speaking to this danger here. So here's what I see happening here. The first thing I want to say is you see here there's a leopard up top. So I feel like Sagittarius, I need to ask you, are you learning your lessons here? Okay, some of you I feel like aren't learning your lessons here with money. Okay, you keep repeating the same thing, or something is being repeated that hasn't changed and needs to change, that's causing danger and harm to your money situation. Now, for some of you, this is you, the woman, or there's a dealings with a woman that you are dealing with. And concerning this woman, why your money is in danger. There's a woman somehow that's creating trouble about your money here, whether they mean to or not. Now, for some of you, this is deliberate trouble, okay? Um, but I do feel for most of you, this is trouble or danger around your money concerning a woman that you care about, that you are putting your money situation in a dangerous place, trying to do something for this person financially. This might be a gift or a promise or help or whatever, but it's putting you in a dangerous place. Now, for some of you, whether you're male or female, this could be, with the woman here, this could be you, where this might be you doing this to yourself, or um, we do have this Ace of Swords. This is around communication and thinking with this Ace of Spades here. Um, Breakthroughs or clarity or truth, right? Um, or a cut in money. A cut in money is what I'm getting. It's a 29 here, breaking down to 11. Again, that energy of justice here, needing to be balanced. Trouble with having balance, or your money becomes imbalanced because of a woman. This woman could be your mother, your aunt, your cousin, a friend, someone you're close to. This is someone you're close to here. I feel like this has to do with your money being cut, okay? Or um, you lose money, or your money is in danger. Um, Whatever you gain as a harvest, or a lump sum of money, or improvement in money, you waste it. Okay, you could be wasting it, or you are, after trying to do something good. I do feel you after trying to do something good for somebody here. Okay, as a gift, or you know, you trying to be nice, or you trying to hold up to something that you promised, or that this person has been waiting for, but it's gonna cut your money deep here. You do have this Jack here of Diamonds. So the Jack is that Knight of Pentacles. There's trouble with you staying focused, or there's maybe issues about how you go about helping someone, or something that you are looking to do. There may be a lack of a method or a system, or it's because you're being helpful or being nice or caring, some shit like that. With the 10 here, this is about change. This is some sort of turning point that's going to happen with your money if you do this. Okay, even if it's well-meaning, it seems like it puts your money in danger. Here's what I want to say: if that's what this is here, Sagittarius, about you trying to do something nice or whatever, um, there's a need to hold off on that. There's a need to, if this, whoever you're caring about, and hopefully they're caring about you too, you should be able to go to this person and let them know that this is something you just can't do right now. Um, and you need to wait for a more opportune time, because if you do this, your money's going to be in danger. Okay. For others of you, you're dealing with someone who is creating trouble around your money and finances. um, you could be the cause of that. I don't know. um, but there's an urgency here, or there's a need, there's trouble with experiencing a clean break, or seeing some sort of quick elimination, or there is some sort of quick elimination with money, or removal of money, or problems with seeing a harvest here. So you want to be careful about this person if this is someone that is around you, or you find yourself coming into contact with or dealing with. I just feel like this is somebody you are dealing with already, or you know about. Be careful. You might have to cut this person out. But I also feel like with the sword and the woman energy is speaking to this Queen of Swords energy, which is saying there's a need for you to be smart about things, to really calculate things, to cut out what doesn't serve you, to eliminate things that aren't necessary or shouldn't be done. There's a need to prioritize. There's a need to be honest, or there's a need to get to the truth. The queens are about influence. There's a need for you to pay attention to your instincts, or there's a need for communication here. Okay, but something needs to be cut or eliminated. Okay, for some of you, there's problems because something is cut and eliminated. I don't know. Now, so you do have, as the second negative aspect, is recuperation. This is 69 breaking down to a 15. Okay, and that speaks to the devil. So I feel like if you let this danger happen, or you see danger with money, you're gonna have trouble recuperating here. You're gonna find yourself stuck, or feeling powerless, or being afraid, or having little to no support when you need it, or this is going to be issues around obligation. But this is the negative aspect, is the ability to recuperate from something that you are experiencing some limitation, restriction, or that you're feeling stuck, or this toxic happening to you, or that you're causing here. Um, this here's you, the issues of discontent and helplessness, or being tied to a situation, or experiencing stagnancy. This is you having trouble being able to liberate or release yourself, or be empowered in some way. Um, the devil here is, I mean, with the devil energy around this, sorry. Um, this could also be, there could be some arguments or problems with, um, there could be anger, there could be temptation, this could be around desires, there could be obsession here, issues around that. But speaking more to this problems and being able to recuperate your money, um, with it being in a dangerous point, or being able to recuperate quickly, you do have the writer here. Okay, it's a one. It's the magician. This is trouble being able to manifest, being able to have the power and influence over your situation. Being having trouble with this Nine of Cups energy, to get satisfaction, to get happiness in the situation, and seeing wish fulfillment here. Um, there may be challenges with you speaking up, or to do with some sort of message or announcement, or there's just some negative change, or just the change that's happening is um, really damaging, right? Or there's issues with being able to move quickly here in order to recuperate with something. Also, there's a need to be mindful, to pay attention to the details, be watchful, and make sure everything is on the up and up in your transactions, on your part and on the end of somebody else. Okay. Um, Now, taking a look at the external factors and the energy of influences around your money. Um, for some of you, there's a need for a new plan. You got the Page of Pentacles. For some of you, you discover something, or you learn something, or again, I feel like some of you, this is about needing to learn from your mistakes, needing to learn your lessons about money. This is needing to be practical, to come up with a new practical approach, because overall you have the Eight of Cups. So this is focusing on how to move on, right? Or you might be having trouble with moving on. The Eight of Cups energy is saying, how do you absolve yourself? Or um, how do you evolve a situation? How do you develop a situation? Maybe even how do you go about abandoning something that you may have trouble abandoning, or finding that it's going to put you in a place emotionally where you are unfulfilled here. So there's a need to look towards having satisfaction, and there may be something you're emotionally investing in, or investing in, in terms of creativity, um, or family, or someone close to you, that there may be a need for you to move on from that, because that I feel like there's something that's not a good idea to do, at least not right now. Um, because you do also have the Fool. So you want to move on and have freedom, right? You want to have a new beginning. You want to have a new start. But I feel like the Fool is saying that you might be being reckless and foolish with how you do things with money, how you take care of your money. This may be um, you having some inexperience about your money situation and the way you go about and do things. Again, are you learning your lessons? Um, this here is about, being careful not to be naive or do something naive. Be careful of rebelliousness too. Um, if you're taking a risk or you are going out on a venture or you're looking to take a chance, right? Um, don't do reckless abandon. Do the homework, do the research, okay? Don't just leap. Now, I do think that there's a need for you to be optimistic, but there's a need to be careful too. So there's a need to exhibit some sort of caution here, all right? Or there may be a need to turn to someone more experienced here because the Fool is kind of headed towards the Eight of Cups. Not kind of, the Fool is headed toward the Eight of Cups, okay? So there's a need for you not to be oblivious about your money situation and what needs to happen here. The Fool is also saying that some of you, are dealing with an Aries or an Aquarius here. Be careful that if you're dealing with an Aries or Aquarius, that they don't make a fool out of you, or they end up doing something foolish that's unfulfilling, or that whatever they're doing allows you to move on um, towards your happy. Okay, you want to do what you can to ensure that. So there's a need to make sure of what the hell's going on here. There could be something that you're creating. This may be entrepreneurship, but there's a need to be careful, okay? Take calculated risk, right? Be measured. Because this you got the Knight of Wands. So this is movement and action. I feel like this is you, Sagittarius. I feel like this is you. Um, Behind that is the Tower. So I see you trying to get away, trying to move away from a disaster, okay, or negative changes or adversities as fast as you can, right? Or, there's a need for haste, right? To avoid a disaster, avoid an uncomfortable shakeup, or something that you don't want to experience here. So there's a need for realization perhaps here too. Um, this could be matters of to do at home as well, or something trying to avoid something from happening. Now this could be something unexpected going on after you make a move, right? After you make a move towards doing something or doing action here. Also, the Knight of Wands talks about some possible flighty energy here, being in and out about something. Let your yes be yes and your no be no, but there's a need to move towards having financial freedom. There's a need to move towards having a new beginning, a need to move towards um, change, but positive change. There's a need to do something new here, okay? Um, so be careful about being impulsive here or someone being impulsive here, okay? And with this Tower here, again, this is uncomfortable energy, you know. Look at this female. She's fallen on the rock and she's pierced clean through. So this is devastation that it looks like you can avoid, and that you need to work on that and come up with a new plan. Okay? Um, because whatever you're doing, there's a need to take your time to really understand things, or there's a need for a new approach here. Okay, there's a need to do something else, I feel. But some of you, there's a small portion of you that with this Tower and Page of Pentacles, this here is where a sudden change does happen, whether expected or unexpected, where you gain some money. Um, it looks like it's something that improves your money situation. It's for some of you, this could be a small fortune, or it may feel like it, and so you want to be able to make sure you're working with that the right way. So the influences and external influences here. First of all, in the middle, you do have this King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. So there's a true pair here for some of you. This is concerning a couple or an arrangement or a partnership, where money is the focus, entrepreneurship is the focus, business is the focus here, right? Um, you do have the Queen of Swords. So there's a lot of people here. You got the Queen of Swords, you got the King of Swords, you got the Queen of Pentacles. You got the King of Pentacles. Maybe there's something you need to cut out or see what you need to execute, or there needs to be constructive, um, clear intent, focus, ideas, planning. There may be something you need to eliminate. Um, there's a need for professionalism. Then there may be a need for intervention, for me to say the King of Swords. But with the Queen of Swords here, she seems to be beckoning towards this King of Pentacles. So with the Queen of Swords, this could be you or someone you're dealing with. This Queen of Swords is asking you to detach from your emotions and be intelligent. Okay, be smart about things. You may have to act quickly and be smart about it. The queens are focusing on influence, how to influence. Honesty and logic is important here. Okay, this is the process of elimination, seeing what you need to cut out. There's a need to scrutinize, especially as it has to do with money and business here with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles here. Um, for some of you, you are a power couple or a couple. You're coming in. This is two of you that are in a relationship, and you are, you know, focusing on what you want to create. The King of Pentacles is looking to have the mastery of manifestation. This is about, there's a need to be logical about how you manage money and what it is that you nurture or do, with the focus of your security and stability here. Okay. Um, make sure your needs are being met first. The King of Pentacles is also saying that there's a need to focus on your stability and your security here. For some of you, this is you dealing with the Queen of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and a Queen of Pentacles here. And so there may be a need to hold off on something, or to focus on how you can have power in a situation, or there may be a need for you to wait, um, or something could be being withheld. The Queen of Pentacles is saying that you may be multitasking here, okay? Um, trying to get a lot of things done. But with the Four of Pentacles ending this off, this is needing to focus on your security and stability, okay? Focusing on making sure you have a firm foundation. Um, there may be issues of stagnation or becoming stuck or being stuck, or seeing, there may be a need to see what you can release. You might be holding on too tight. There could be some penny pinching, some miserly energy here, but this is asking you to have some self-preservation, okay? To focus on maintaining your power, okay? Focus on sustaining. Focus on perseverance here with the Four of Pentacles, because there's an ability for your creative efforts to be stuck, or your dealings with money or entrepreneurship or business, whether it's a new business, you're trying to expand a business, or you are um, investing in business. Just be careful where you placing your money here. Now, for some of you, I do see that you are able to have um, clear intent and strategy and cut things out. I see you being successful at managing your money and being able to work on your money and have the security and stability that you want. It looks like you are able to have the Midas touch and see success. But the thing is, it goes down to the Queen of Pentacles. So there's a need for being responsible. There's a need to be responsible, or make sure that things are being done responsibly. Okay, that there's integrity here. Um, Also, don't overdo it. Okay. But you, for some of you, you are going to be able to successfully establish something that you've been wanting to create. And for some of you, there's a need to hold off on doing that. For others of you, there's a need to focus on maintaining. And if you do this, will it maintain you? And for some of you, um, you could see having issues maintaining after you go and extend yourself with a creative venture, or extend yourself with giving to something or someone here. Okay. Also, be careful with spending. So, messages from Spirit. You did have several cards that came out. The first one is the Spirit saying is that you will experience encountering something to go on with your money. This may be something that is alien to you or coming out of nowhere. Okay. Um, this something could be of a surprise for you financially. For some in a good way, for some in a bad way, for some both. Also, Spirit wants you to know your money situation is a big deal. Okay, it's a big deal. There's a need for you to treat it like so. Okay, there may be some sort of big investment, and there's a need to make sure you've done your homework. Okay, and that you have learned what you needed to learn, and that for some of you this may take some time too. And I don't know. Ask yourself, do you have time to watch this grow? And Spirit is also saying you have a twist of fate. This is the dice roll. Okay, so somebody's taking a chance, or depending on the chances you take, there can be a twist of fate here. So with the dice roll here, things for some of you things go good, for some of you not so good. Okay, we do see immediately. I see the 4 and the 2 with the focus of balance, receiving or with giving, or both. And finally, you do have please stand by. That's a message from Spirit. I just feel like this is saying to you, there's a need for you to wait. I just feel like there's a need for you to hold off with something that you are planning to endeavor or do or achieve or put money towards, because there's heavy pentacle energy here with the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and Four of Pentacles. There's a need to please stand by. There's a need to wait. Okay, there's a need to wait. For some of you, there's a need to please stand by, because something is going to come in. As you see here with the sudden wealth, something will come in for you. Okay, do what you need to do, but do so wisely. Okay, don't be stubborn, because the King and Queen of Pentacles could be really stubborn here. Okay, you want to do things that's going to be tangible and bear fruit, and that allows you to see success and mastery with what you create, because it looks like it go. I just am concerned about how things go to mastery or managing to the Queen of Pentacles. So this is then looking to have the ability to manage it then after that. So this is that just something around here is amiss, where there's either power or stagnation that can happen. For some of you, you experience both. You experience power and then stagnation. For others, you experience stagnation and then power. But this feels like a little bit of a mixed bag, is what I'm saying. So be mindful of what you invest in creatively, or with family, or in terms of your feelings. Focus on moving towards your happy and your satisfaction here. Okay. Focus on what you really need to attract in this situation. So let's see what some guidance is here for you. Now, again, some of you, this is just simply straight up sudden wealth. Okay, you cash in, you cash out. That is happening. There's some sort of communication, or after something is being scrutinized, you end up being able to cash in, or somebody is being smart about this and is able to get something to happen here, um, really nicely, as it has to do with money. For some of you, you're waiting for some money because there's something that needs to be corrected. So you're like your guidance is positivity, faith, and optimism. So you open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunity with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. So keep going and keep the faith, and don't let negative stuff um, impact you to where you are um, paralyzed, or you can't figure it out, or you find yourself in your head. But this is you needing to be in, being mindful and strategic and focusing on what you can cut out, and being very logical. Like you need to start off and stay logical here, because the Queen of Swords is overseeing all of this shit, right, as it has to do with your money. I do see that some good stuff is happening. Heck, you have sudden wealth, so there is increases of money if this isn't just out and out wealth for you. But there's something you might be taking a gamble with that you might need to wait, or there's something I mean, there's something you could take a gamble with, and there's a twist of fate, and there's sudden wealth. But I just want you to know, some of you, there's going to be a sudden change that happens that's going to be surprising and shocking, and in a good way. That energy is here, definitely. So keep positive and optimistic, and keep the faith no matter what. But others of you, Tower is saying there's some devastation here that's going to happen, and you're going to find yourself either needing to outrun it, okay, or it's because you are impulsive and you do something, you make a hasty move. And for some of you, you're not learning your lessons here, and you find yourself keep doing the same thing or going through the same things. But with money, for some of you, something changes because some money comes in that you've been waiting for, or that you didn't know was going to be coming in and happening. So those are your messages. Do what you will with this, Sagittarius, but be careful, okay? As the raccoon, you're talented, so put in the energy and effort here. I see the energy of being able to manage, and being able to be creative, and being able to be purposeful, and being able to work towards that security and that stability, and even having success. But make sure that you're not doing anything that gets you stuck, or doing anything that keeps you held up, or that happens in that way. Maintain, maintain, okay? I hope these messages help. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye, Sagittarius.